Hello dreamers and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Tiana update. Guess who is back? If you guessed me, you're correct. Finally back at my regular setup. Hopefully you can hear me well. Today we're gonna go through 15 facts in the latest update that you might have missed because they weren't in the patch notes or they just weren't talked about a lot. Trust me, within these 15 facts, some of them are absolute game changers, and I bet you will find at least a couple that you didn't know about yourself. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and let's get straight into it. So let's start with number one, the glide button. This one is very controversial. I have seen a lot of people complaining that the button has moved from being on, I think it was square. Yeah, pretty sure it was square before, or no, actually it was a circle. I think it was a circle on PlayStation controller. Now it's L1, and I've seen so many people saying that this is a terrible change. Why did they do this? Honestly, I just tried this for like 10 minutes. I already got used to it, and I kind of like it. I know I'm gonna be in a minority here. I have not seen a single person saying that it's a good change. But for some reason, it makes sense to me. You know why? Because now I can actually use both of my triggers at the same time while doing gliding as well. Before, I couldn't use my my right trigger while gliding. Now I can do stuff like this. Now I can... It's so much easier to navigate because I can literally just do, like... My god, it feels... The level of control is so much higher. So... Probably in unpopular opinion, but I actually love the change. L1 feels much more natural to me. To be honest, I would kind of prefer it to be on L2, on a trigger, but I still feel like it makes sense to have this button on one of the shoulder buttons or triggers versus the pad on the right, because those buttons are reserved for other functions. It makes sense to me. Let me know in the comments if you also find this change a good change. Now, I know that for some people, I've seen it causes cramping because it's maybe not a comfortable position. I don't know. I've been playing for like 20 minutes. It did feel pretty natural to me, but I do wish they had an option in settings to change controls. Like, there should be more control options so people who don't like this change could revert back to have the gliding on the circle button. Almost every game has fully mappable controls. I don't know why Disney Dreamlight Valley does not let us do that. Number two, you know this nice little Hawaiian home. Well, they did change the footprint of this house. So if you remember before, this area, you were able to place items very close to the fence. Well, they did fix it, so it now has proper bounding box. So this area is no longer, like you can no longer intersect items with the house, and that actually cost a lot of people that placed this house in a specific place to actually lose it. I mean, not lose it, but it got moved because it no longer fits in the position people had it on. So kind of unfortunate. I know why they did this. I mean, the bounding box makes sense now. It's perfect now, but I did like the fact that we could intersect items with this house before, so I'm definitely gonna miss this change. Number three, and this one I discovered completely by accident by opening my Scrooge store today. Apparently you can get Jafar figurine for Scramble Coin in Scrooge shop. Look at that. What is this? Why is this here? I have no idea, but I guess now I can play him in Scramble Coin. So that was easy. Also, this is a new rug, playground puzzle carpet. We have a floor just like this, but now we have it in form of a carpet. I kind of want to test something out. Okay, so actually getting Jafar from the Scrooge store does not unlock his figurine in Scramble Coin. So you're still going to have to unlock it by playing. But if you want a figurine itself and you don't care about completing 50 extra levels, I guess you can just find it in the Scrooge store. Oh man, come on! You're killing me, Disney Dreamlight Valley. They couldn't make it so we could stack it? Ugh. Ah. They could have so easily made it that we could put one on top of the other, actually being able to build a floor like in real life. Why on earth do you give us these edges that's supposed to be stackable? Just not to make them stack. Oh, that hurts my soul. Number 4. You know these cute little potions, for example, the pickaxe polish, the fishing potion, the growth elixir. Well, guess what? These things can no longer stack in your inventory. Before you could drink 10 potions and everything would be all right. Not anymore. Now the limit of stacking is 50. It cannot go above 50. And guess what? If you have, for example, 47 of mining potion left of pickaxe polish, and if you drink another potion that gives you plus 25, it will cap at 50, and you're gonna lose 22 of those potion points. So very important, do not stack potions anymore. Do not go above 50. If you want to check what's your current count is, just click up on your D-pad, and you're gonna get the screen showing you basically all the buffs that you have. So for me personally, if I drink any pickaxe polishes right now, it's just gonna get wasted. So you could stack 2 big ones if you are at 0, but this is the maximum. I have no idea why they made this change. I have seen people basically maxing out their fishing, drinking like 10 potions in a row, and then when the task came to catch some white fishes, they couldn't because of the potions. Maybe that's why, but that's kind of feel... I don't know, this doesn't feel like a fix, it feels like a crutch. And I'm not very happy about this change because I do love stacking potions, like mining potions. And I had over 1,000 of elixir potions. And I think this is why they gave me these 10 miraculous growth elixir, because I didn't have this in my inventory before. So they gave me 10 of these, but 10 of these are not going to be enough to cover everything that I've lost, all of my stacked potion effects. So this is kind of... this is a sad change for me. Number 5, Daisy Boutique finally got a nice visual rework, and it didn't change anything, but now it makes it pretty obvious on what the game actually wants from you. Now there's 3 categories. There is both, there is wardrobe, and there is furniture. And basically before it wasn't clear, even though it worked exactly the same way. So the first category was... these stacks have to be present on both, both of these stacks have to be present on both furniture and clothing items within the area. And then there were specific requirements for every specific category, like wardrobe and furniture. So now it just made it a little bit more clear. So hopefully people are not going to be as confused. Now let's talk about the new item from the Star Path, which is Fireflies. I just unlocked it just for this tip, because I have seen people do some incredible things with them. Like, first of all, look at this. This is so cool. And if you place it real quick and exit, you're going to still have the lingering effect. But the thing is, this thing is just flying around, and it can be placed indoors. This is going to be such a cool item for Dream Snaps. Honestly, this is better than fireworks, because you can just place them in the back, wait for perfect synchronization to have, like, basically firework effect in the air. I think this is the best item in the entire update that I've seen so far. But this is not all of it. You can stack it with other indoor ceiling lighting. Like, for example, let's place a couple more of them, and it looks like you can literally stack a bunch of these. They only take like 4 spots, it seems like. So you can have like so many of them just literally everywhere. You can drown your room in fireworks. And on top of this, if you go into lighting and use something like lanterns, you can still kind of stack them on top. Like, these only take, once again, 4 squares each. So you could have these here. These, well, I did put quite a lot of them, so it's a little bit maxed out right now. You can put, for example, floating candles. You can find... you can make your ceilings look like vomit of light, if that's what you're going for. Look at this. Now that is what I call a fancy room. Number 7, they fixed the items that were broken before. For example, they fixed the rides and the water pump. It works perfectly fine now. You can interact, and it's gonna do water, you can make these things right. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm glad to see that the items are back to working again. Number 8. You might have noticed that you are unable to put the path under most of the houses. For example, if I tried to put a path under this new house, I can't. However, there is a way to put a path under houses, and it's a bug. It's probably going to get fixed in the future. But what you need to do, you just move the house away, then place the path first. For example, like this, you want to have some path under your house. You place the path, and then you bring the house, and you put it on top. And for some reason, it lets you do it this way. So you can basically have the path under your house. You just cannot do it while the house is occupying the space. So if you just want to decorate an area, just make sure to put houses after you put the path down. Number 9, another controversial thing, which honestly blows my mind. Why would it be controversial? If you go to your settings and gameplay, there's 2 new options here. Hold to complete fishing and hold to complete time bending. I personally absolutely love these options, but I've seen people on Reddit complaining about them. Which, once again, no idea what would you complain about. Optional feature. But anyway, so basically what it means is that you don't have to click billion times when you're doing time bending anymore, and I highly recommend equipping it to everyone. Just try it out, even if you had no problems doing time bending or fishing before. Just give it a try. I have a good feeling that you're gonna love it. You just hold it, you just hold the button instead of tapping it a billion times, and here you go. Also, did they change the animation for time bending? I feel like they did. Oh my god, this is a game changer. I just hold it. My finger, it is not gonna hurt anymore. Makes me very happy. Alright, number 10, and this one is a huge one. So, you know how we got this new stage in the premium shop right now? Here it is. It's called Coco Stage Showstopper. Well, guess what? You might not need it after all. If you have purchased Ursula's bundle and you got this beautiful stage from her bundle, it actually has been updated to do exactly the same thing as the new Coco stage. So now, if you want to just gather your villagers, you can use either this. I just want to check for fun. Okay, this one does nothing, so regular stage sucks. But the Ursula stage has the same functionality. You can actually click on it and use the camera to gather villagers. Oh, it works with the camera. Okay, here you go. Gather villagers. Boom. There we go. Got 4 random villagers. Great stuff. Good job, boys. So if you were considering buying Coco's stage just for this functionality, you might already have the stage that does exactly the same thing. So save your moonstones. Only buy this stage if you like the way it looks and you want to have it just on the background. I personally love the way it looks, so I would still recommend it just for being a piece of decoration. It looks fantastic. But yeah, just keep in mind that this one does the same thing. And I do know for a fact we are going to have another item, a little campfire, in a couple of weeks that will allow us to gather villagers as well, which we will be able to unlock from a free event. So that means that buying the stage for that feature is absolutely a bad idea. Number 11, and I'm extremely excited about this one. I can finally finish my critter collection. And I feel so sorry for everyone who finished their critter collections by now, because it just became so much easier. They have changed the schedules of rare critters. So if you've been missing white squirrel, now it's available. Well, it doesn't show when, but it's not in the middle of the night anymore. For example, orchid sunbird is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. today, which means I missed it, but I could have gotten it at a reasonable time. And it's the same for every rare critter. Now they are actually possible to get during the hours where people are actually awake. So thank you for that, DISNEY Dreamlight Valley. Took a while, but we got there. Very good change. And speaking of character schedules, not just characters are now changed their schedules. Well, this is not exactly a schedule change, but before, if the character is sleeping, they were pretty much inaccessible and you weren't able to interact with them or get anything done. For example, you had a Star Path quest that requires you to give some favorite gifts to a character, or maybe you wanted to bring a certain character to a dream snap, but you weren't able to. So now, when the character is sleeping, I cannot demonstrate it now because it's the middle of the day, nobody's sleeping, but when somebody's sleeping, you can actually enter their house and interact with the character. They're still gonna technically sleep, so basically every time you decide to barge into their house during their sleeping hours, you're gonna wake them up, and they will still be able to be interactable, which is incredible change. I have seen a lot of people having trouble with characters not being accessible at the times when you need them, so definitely great change. Number 13, and this one actually I hate so much. I'm sorry. It's just one of the worst changes of the update. So you know this little table that we had before? One of the coolest tables in the game. I forgot what it's called, but I'm going to find it here in the list. And the thing that made it one of the coolest tables in the game is the fact that it was only 1x1 square. Anyway, here it is. This little table. So you remember how it used to take only 1 square, right? Well, not anymore. Now it takes 2. So it went from 1x1 to 2x2. Very annoying change. I don't understand why. This is the tiniest little item. Why did it need to increase in size? No idea. But now it's going to be much harder to decorate with this pedestal. Number 14. Belle's fans rejoice. Belle's avatar has been, I guess we can say, fixed. I personally didn't think there was anything wrong with her, but I guess they did polish it a little bit. She has now more normal arms, more, I guess the face looks more like in the avatars. Once again, gonna be unpopular opinion, but I kind of liked the way she looked before more. She had, I know this is like, she looks more like a princess now and probably more accurate to what she's supposed to look, but I kind of liked the little bit of roughness around her before. I don't know, it doesn't make any difference to me. I still think she looks great, and if it makes a lot of people happy, I'm all for it. Number 15. There's apparently an Evil Queen outfit in the game. It looks incredible. Look at this. Look at this. This outfit is actually hidden, and the only way to get it right now is through decor red chests from Dream Snaps. Not decor, outfit red chests from Dream Snap rewards. And there are ways to reset these chests and try to roll for this outfit. I do have a whole video on it, so you can look it up. Basically, the trick is to use your gold chests or green chests to reset your red chests. I'll make a video on it soon as well. I've been trying to get Wally's lamppost. I mean, Wally's billboard, and I guess now I'm gonna try to get this outfit. It looks absolutely incredible. So apparently, some people speculate it was supposed to be a premium shop item, but something glitched out, and now it's a Scrooge. It's a furniture pouch exclusive item. In any case, if you get lucky, you can actually put it from the outfit blue bag or from the red chest from Outfit Challenge. Ha! Oh, Forgotten sent me an apology. I've been trying to figure out what the deal is with Skull Rock. It's taking me a little longer than I expected. Ah, okay, fine. Thank you, Forgotten. We'll wait. We'll wait. Feature number 16. Did I say I had only 15? That was a joke. I actually have I have 5 bonus ones for you, so like and subscribe if you like bonuses. So imagine you did an indoor dream snap and it looks something very beautiful, just like this. Isn't this the most beautiful room you have seen in your entire life? And what if you want to make a new dream snap, but you are too lazy to take all of this stuff down? Well, there's a new update feature that's going to make your life much easier. Let's check it out. So now we can actually reset an entire room. If you are inside furniture mode, inside a room, what you can do is basically, on my controller, it's R1. It says right here, reset a room. It could be a different button for you, but if I click R1, oh, I have to hold it. I hold R1 and it basically blinks the entire room. This is such a cool feature. I absolutely love it, especially if you're doing lots of indoor dream snaps. It's gonna save you so much time. Number 17! If you like your outfit, you no longer have to have mannequin wearing it in order to save it. You can just go to your wardrobe, click on favorites, outfit presets, add new, and let's name this green because it's a green outfit. And boom, it's saved. So now if I go change my clothes to anything else, for example, this outfit, and then go back to my favorites, click green, and I can equip it, I can overwrite, I can rename, I can delete it, so I can just switch back. This is everything I ever wanted in my entire life. So thank you, Disney Dreamlight Valley. If anybody have discovered what is the limit of the outfit presets, I bet it's like 50. But if you actually hit the limit, let me know in the comments what the limit is. Number 18, we got a new tag. Well, you probably already saw the search bar, so I'm not even going to talk about it. There's also the same thing. There's favorites. You can add a furniture item in the favorite if you want. Just right-click or on the controller, you click on a mark item, and you can mark it as favorite. And then when you go to favorites, it's going to be right there. Super useful. Thank you. Number 19, Outer Cookers just received a huge nerf. Or rather, cooking just received a huge buff. If you don't want to see the animation after every dish you cook, what you can do, skip result screen right here. I'm blocking it with my face, but you basically can toggle it here on the bottom. And if you put skip result screen and you make something, let's say I make this Aurora cake, and boom, it's done. It's done. Autofill, make. Autofill, make. This makes cooking extremely fast, and I'm so happy this feature exists. And final, number 20. This is a long video, guys. This is insanely long video. This is how you come back from vacation with a 30-minute video. Like and subscribe, by the way. That would be very appreciated. So the new Remy quests has been buffed. Basically, quests now have higher wrought iron rewards. Some of the quests are now easier to do, and now there's the recipes to use the wrought iron are actually much more reasonable. So if you want to craft some of the new furniture, you're gonna need much less. For example, for the statue, you're gonna need 100. I don't remember how much it was before, but I bet it was more. Chairs are now 3, 5, 5, and 9. Pretty reasonable. This means that you can probably get this amount to craft pretty much everything in like a couple of weeks, which is pretty good. Alright gamers, this is all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I hope you didn't get super upset that I missed a bunch of update news. I'm here. I'm gonna catch up on everything. I'm gonna play some Eternity Isle now. I heard there is lots of crazy stuff going on. I'm gonna get Tiana. I'm gonna review upcoming premium shop items as usual. That video is gonna be coming just in a few hours today. So subscribe not to miss it. And once again, huge thanks to all of our incredible supporters. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keep supporting the channel, even through my countless vacations. Okay, there weren't countless. There was only 2. And now I'm back for good, which means lots of stuff are coming. I'm gonna finally ship out Star and Sky Dream Bundles. If you are a legend or a demigod and you've been patiently waiting, I apologize for the wait. It's coming to you very soon. And also we're gonna work on Dreamer's Portal and all of the epic content. Subscribe not to miss all of that, and take care.